Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about right now is debt. Our debt, the country's debt, everyone's debt. Because in one way or another, someone is in debt. And it doesn't matter if it's credit card debt, your mortgage, your car payment, everyone has some kind of debt. And Americans are going into debt as if tomorrow will never come. But of course, tomorrow always arrives eventually. What we are witnessing right now is truly a historic debt binge. And it seems like there's no end in sight to this unrestrained spending that's going on right now. And it's unbelievable. It really, truly is. But here's a question for you. Are we, the consumer, going into record levels of debt because we are feeling good about things, or because we are trying to survive in an increasingly harsh economic environment? Do you pay cash for one thing and then put everything else on credit? Or do you pay cash for everything? Or do you put everything on credit? What is your story? Okay. In America today, the cost of living has become so exceedingly oppressive that employers are laying us off in large numbers. And poverty, homelessness have been absolutely exploding all over the country. I don't care where you live. It's crazy anymore. Millions of US households are just barely hanging on by your fingernails. And many of us are so desperate that we have been piling up debt in a frantic attempt to stave off the inevitable. For a while, we were able to handle the rapidly rising debt levels. But now it appears that we are reaching a breaking point. In fact, we're being told that delinquencies are at their highest level since 2012. Delinquencies as in your monthly payments, the country's monthly payments, that type of thing. In 2012, we were just coming out of the Great Recession. Those were very painful days for this country. And actually, have you ever taken a good hard look, if you have any credit cards or any loans out for that matter? Have you ever taken an actual look at the average interest rate that you are paying right now? Whether it's for a credit card, a student loan, car loan, a loan out for your mortgage, whatever the case may be, any kind of a loan, whether it's credit card or otherwise. It's higher than anything that we have ever witnessed right now. The average credit card rate is more than 20% on average, which is an all-time high. Most credit card holders, and their rates have risen more than 5%. But yet we're being told that the Fed rate hikes are meant to combat inflation. Make that make sense, because it doesn't. It's no wonder that we're seeing more people carrying more debt for longer periods of time. If you were to just pay the minimum monthly payment on a credit card or a loan, it's going to take you forever to pay off, even if it's a small amount. piling up credit card debt can be fun, they say, right? But high interest rates will absolutely suffocate you financially for many, 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 many years to come. 56 million credit card holders in the United States have been carrying balances for more than a year. I know they say avoid credit card debt if you can, because it's literally financial poison. But I do know of a lot of people who, they're trying to get their credit back on track. So what do? You go with the high interest, low balance card to try and get your credit back to where it once was, or you're a year out of bankruptcy, and you want to get that $300 card limit with the 35% interest rate, just so you can show, hey, listen, I can be trusted. Once again, I was in a rut, now I'm good, I can be trusted. These are the things that I know that a lot of people do. Why? Because I was there one time. Okay. Because to be honest with you, a lot of people, we just don't have a choice. Because we are not seen as human beings, right? We're seen as our credit scores. Soon we'll be seen as a social credit score, but that's another time that I'll talk about that. We're seen as a credit score. So we have no choice. We have to build that credit. We have to get that score up and up and up and up and up. If you have anything lower than a 620, no one even wants to even talk to you on the phone. They don't even want to look at you in the face. And too many of us are living paycheck to paycheck, and just trying to pay the bills from month to month is such a struggle for millions upon millions of Americans. It's unbelievable. And then you throw in an emergency or a crisis, and then you're like, oh my God, how can I pay this? How can I handle this? I can't even pay my electric bill and put food on the table. And now my car went down. I can't even get to work. Or my washing machine went down. Hello? I can't even do laundry. You see? When you are in such a tight bind, and then you get smacked in the face with another event or another crisis, and then that your wallet gets hit, and you're like, forget it. Throw in the towel. Don't want to deal with it no more. I give up. Here's another something, okay? We're dealing with inflation, right? You want to go out to eat. It's your anniversary. Been married 20 years. Awesome sauce, okay? You want to go to your favorite burger joint, or you want to try a new one, okay? Because you and your husband, you fly like that. You don't care about getting a lobster and steak. You just want a good burger. This week, there's a restaurant owner that charges $16 for a BLT. It made headlines all over the nation. But because of rapidly rising costs, he only makes $2 on each sandwich. The restaurant is called Central City Tavern Sports. The ingredients: bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and bread. Costs $5. Up more than $1 since 3 years ago. $16 for a BLT. $16. How much does it cost to make a BLT at home? Add it up and let me know. I still remember the days when a trip to the grocery store would cost me $20. Now, $20 is one sandwich. Ouch. Right? Sadly, the economic outlook for the year ahead is not promising at all, and we all know this. That's why we live the lifestyle that we live, and we have the mindset that we have. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Some say that we're heading into recession. Some say we're heading into another Great Depression. But what we are facing in the long term is not just another economic turn down. We have been in a recession for a while now. We're about to head into a Great Depression. Ultimately, what we are facing in the long term is what I like to refer to as a perfect storm that will result in a complete meltdown of our entire system. The tremendous economic turmoil that we have been experiencing during this administration is just the beginning. All the long-term trends are pointing in one direction. And the consequences of decades of very, very foolish decisions are just starting to catch up with us. It's just happening very, 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 very fast. And there's no room or time to even take a breath. And that's what stinks. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Okay. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.